Story time on when I flew to another state to meet this young lit nigga. He like, yeah, like you can pay for the room, I'ma fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a motherfucking hotel for you to come fuck on me?
Yo, and just like that, yo, we back with another video. This story is absolutely out of control. But look, you here, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. I'm gonna tap in and out because this video is a lot happening, there's a lot going on, so I'm gonna give you my opinion. Only my opinion, but I would love to hear yours as well, so make sure you drop those in the comments. But hit the like button so this video can get shared to others and get this story out. Let's go.
Story time on when I flew to another state to meet this young lit nigga that's lit on the internet. And to me, I felt like he was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to give you me or whatever like that. So he like, you know, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, because like, you know, he...
All right, so what, hold on. So you meet a young nigga on the internet, you know life is a little scammy, but all he gonna say is, I need you, and you ready to hop on the flight and kick it with dude? I don't know where she's at with her life, but let's keep watching.
We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, because like, you know, he's some fine shit. Like, I love dark skinned niggas. And when I say he's some fine shit, bitch, he's some fine shit. Or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, you know, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house, and he young as fuck, or whatever. Like that. Dressed nice, always designer down, like always posting mad money, etc. So, you know, like, that's my type. I love me a hood, get money nigga. So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him my number. And like, he texted me, and I'm not gonna lie, like, it was little signs that I didn't like. Like, if you know I'm on vacation with my kids, like, I remember I posted my drink or whatever, and I didn't text him right back, and he was on my phone like, oh, you see me text you or whatever, but you posting. Like, that right there was like you only have my number for like 20 minutes, like, chill out.
This sound really toxic already, so we already know what's happening
or whatever like this, like whatever like that on this Saturday. That's it, this Saturday, right? And we planned for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And
hold on. I'm not the smartest man in the chat, but you don't go meet a stranger or set up to meet a stranger on Valentine's weekend if that's not your man or your woman or your wife. That is like the ultimate setup for the dummy. And she fell for the dummy. She sounds a little dummy. It's only my opinion, y'all. Don't crucify me, but I don't think this is going in the right direction, but I'm here for the story. Let's keep watching.
And he really was on some shit where like he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter. Like, whenever you could come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So that was my free weekend.
Did she say kids with an S?
So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was a fake page at first or whatever like that, because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text, and like he'll tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. So bitch, I started thinking like, bitch, I'm gonna get catfish if I go down here. So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy, he FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone. Before you really couldn't, like, he'd just be texting and shit like that. So he FaceTimed me, he was real, looked the same, looked good as fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come and we talk, and I'm like, you know, like, you ready? Like, I'm at the nail salon, I'm like, you ready? Like, I can't wait to see you, I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah, or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before.
So if you feel the energy off, he FaceTimed you one time because you said, if you don't FaceTime me, I'm not coming. You put the little man back up against the wall. He FaceTimed you. You got all excited. You talking about, you ready? I want you. You could tell she out here just in the streets moving like whatever. Seems like when women don't have their kids on the weekend, they just straight go bananas. I could be wrong, only my opinion. I'm not a woman, I don't know. But from what she's saying, it sounds like that might be a thing. So, I don't know. Let's keep watching. She got her nails done. Everything did.
So I'm like, you good, love? Like, you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like kind of off. Like, you're not excited as you was. So he's like, oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like, I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night to land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you can still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house, and we could just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that, or whatever the case may be. So I still go. Like, I get my nails and I run to the mall. I get everything I need. I pack my shit, and I tell him like, all right, I'm supposed to land at this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always fucking last minute. I get to the airport, I board the flight, or whatever like that. So before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Cigna or something like that. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So I tried to book the hotel online, but everything was booked up. So I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So he like, nah, you gotta call. So I called and like everything was booked the fuck up. Like literally it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it, and I'm gonna get you from the airport. So I'm like, you know, what's your budget? So he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like, I'll book the room, but when I land, I expect to get my money back or whatever like that.
What can you afford? Like, when women fly out to go get the D, is all of that like your mindset? Yeah, I'm gonna get my money back. Like, I'm getting reimbursed, or if you don't book it, I'm not coming. Like, how does that really work? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. This is straight. It is what it is here. I ain't gonna cap y'all. Someone flew in to see me. Now I did book the Airbnb. I got that part, and I got the food. I didn't pick her up from the airport, but I don't know. Maybe it's different because the woman did approach me, and I didn't, I wasn't looking or anything. So I don't know what's reimbursement, which I need. Let me know. Let's keep watching.
So I'm like, huh? So this when a mishap coming, because I get it. Okay, we supposed to stay at your house originally, but then your child came into play. So now
you're not staying at my house.
So I think a hotel is better anyway, because you don't know me and I don't know you, and it's more safer, I feel like. So he like, yeah, like you can pay for the room. I'm gonna fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a motherfucking hotel for you to come fuck on me? So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm funding the rest of the trip, or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we start arguing or whatever like that. So then the plane land, and I'm like, you really arguing over a $300-something hotel, but you scamming, you hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean, like $20,000-$30,000. You can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like, if you brought me to your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like, if you came to my city and something happened, I'm going to correct it before you get there. I'm going to figure this shit the fuck out. Because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Like, it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now, I agree we wanted to see each other, but still, like, what? So, when I landed...
Let's go back a little bit. I think there's a point that needs to be made. He jumped into her DMs. So, that means he was pursuing her. But she was waiting the whole time. Like, yo, I hope one day he hit me up because I'm going to say yes. So now that is figured out, he pursued her. Should he be paying for the hotel? In the chats, just hit me with a yes or no. Just hit the chat with the yes or no. That's all I want to know. Should he be paying for the hotel?
You ain't going all back and forth with shit. So I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter. Stay home with your kid. Go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like, I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this nigga was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another nigga. Nigga, what? I took off from my job, stopped one of my business to come see you. And you talking about another nigga? That's your response? Y'all, he kept fucking arguing. I couldn't believe it.
She started running her business. In the chats, let me know what y'all think the business is. Just what the business is. Let me know. I have suspicions. All right, let's keep watching.
Response. Y'all, he kept fucking arguing. I couldn't believe it because I'm like, bro, like, if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this shit going on, like, $300 is nothing. So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what the fuck I did. I booked the hotel, and shout out to that Spirit flight attendant because, yo, he stayed in that airport with me and found me a hotel, y'all. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like, at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I left that nigga on red. Like, I stopped responding, and I just made it into a solo trip. But I still was just, like, mad because I trip. Like, Atlanta, cool. We used to do that for New Year's, but, like, just to go and spend that much money, it was just, like, I could have went somewhere else. Like, that was kind of crazy. So, me, personally, I just feel like his lifestyle got to be kept because I done dealt with some big money niggas. Like, I mean, rich niggas, like, that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not gonna say who the fuck he is because he is a big rapper that y'all listen to every single day. And niggas with money ain't complaining. They not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they not doing all that. Like, when you come see them, they have everything into play. Everything booked, bitch, your itinerary set up, all that. Like, it ain't making sense. So, to me, his life was just cat. And to be honest, I never really seen him go out and do nothing or anything like that. Like, he not in the mall blowing no money. Like, he ain't no 5-star restaurants. Like, he really don't be doing nothing. Like, he might go skate or something, but, like, other than that, like, that nigga don't be really doing shit, like, with the money he's supposed to have. Like, he got all this motion. You would think he'd be tripping, like, something like... Alright.
Okay. Because you got a lot of money, you supposed to be 5-star restaurant and blowing bags in the mall every day. The rich stay rich. The new rich still goes back to be poor. Even if I had it, blowing it every day just because you a scammer is silly business. Cause she be what J Money serving everybody. I don't know, but I think her wherever she's at, big money rapper, itineraries, she flying to Atlanta to go see some rich young nigga who she thought life was cap, and it's probably not cap. He just was like, yeah, I'm not really feeling all of this. So he made an exit plan.
Shit, like, with the money he's supposed to have, like, he got all this motion. You would think he'd be tripping, like, something. Like, nah, he not doing none of that. So, to me personally, the life is cat, and I was just mad because I felt like, damn, like, I flew here to see you. And this happened? Never doing it again. And then his excuse was, well, you knew what I had going on and you still came. Nigga, you never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue. And you was going to get a sitter. Like, what? That don't even make sense. Like, make it make sense. I would have said the fuck home. I'm not that pressed to see no nigga. Like, I get niggas. Like, what?
You was a little pressed though, sweetheart.
Be for real.
You hopped on a Spirit flight.
I was just upset at the fact that you still allowed me to come or whatever like that, knowing that you was gonna do that or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying he lying about getting his kid, because bitches do that. Like, bitches that know it's a Valentine's Day week or something going on and be like, oh yeah, you not I'm gonna stick him with the kid because I don't want him to be with no other bitch. So it do be like that, but still, like,
that's what I said. Like, why you going out there on Valentine's Day weekend?
I flew there.
It's crazy, but well, I mean, so far you jumped on an opportunity to go see somebody you wanted to smash. It didn't work out. You got a trip to Atlanta. You did probably spend, I don't know where she flew from, but Spirit flights ain't nothing but what's a round trip from anywhere? Let's say 71 way, 7140 for the flight, 3 for the hotel. We had like 500. I don't know how many days she was out there. She had to eat. Let's go another 200 for the food. She had 700. And she was out of town for the weekend. Just because he didn't refund her something. It is what it is at this point. He didn't owe her anything. She seemed to be super excited more than he was. And I think that's where the issue lie. But listen, If y'all like this video so far, stay for the next one because we got his side of the story. Let's get to it.
All right, look, this is going to be called the part one of, if you're going to tell the story, then tell the full truth, you feel me? This part one though. So look, right, let me get this like straight to y'all. First and foremost, I'm not a YN, you know what I'm saying? I'm 25 years old, you know? But check this out, I'm not from Atlanta at all, you feel me? I live in Atlanta now, I'm from Iraq, you feel me? But all this like, okay, well, we going to start off with the whole, he flew me out type thing, you know? I never flew out. So this whole, oh yeah, he flew me out and put me on Spirit Airlines. Shit is cap, you know what I'm saying? I never flew out. I never paid for no flight, you feel me?